Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. That flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. That flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of
Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a wonderful, beautiful fire sale day. Alex O, crypto. Team Canada World Junior team got knocked out for the first time. We got chocolate here, and we got nuts. ARB paid you, bro. Today, 3,500. 12 big Dow. What is going on, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Lunar Beaches Crypto. Retro Mike here. Guys, let's all send some chickens in the chat so that Retro Mike gets some chicken noodle soup delivered faster so that he feels better. Hope you're feeling better. Retro Mike, hope you are holding in there, bud. As they would say in Canada, bud. We say bud after everything. How you doing, bud? A friend is a friend, a pal is a pal, and a buddy is someone you sleep with, as they say in Canada. It's kind of rude. However, we're friendly. We're friendly. What a day. I mean, I bought some more crypto, you know. Why not? Bought some Beam and some Caspa on the pullback. We'll see if we do get a little bit more of a pullback today. It'll be quite interesting. We'll go through some stuff, some news. Jeanette's in the chat. What's going on, Jeanette? Very happy to see you. How are you? Are you having a wonderful day? It's a pullback day. Come on. We do end everything with A, and you guys seem to think we say about. We don't really say about. We say about. We know you guys say roof like a dog, and it's a roof. However, we're not here to split hairs. We're here to share our cultures with one another. We like our maple syrup and our igloos and all that fun stuff, and we have giant moose. As you can see right here, I have a moose, a golden moose statue, okay? This is my prize in possession here. We got a golden moose statue, okay? This is I could do some ASMR. This is full metal moose, man, like Full Metal Jacket, okay? Oh, that's great. You're having a great day. Awesome, Jeanette. Now we have almonds and we have chocolate. Okay, this is our New Year's resolution. For every chocolate we have an almond. So, don't mind me. I'm getting my protein in so that I can get you guys the alpha. So what do we got? Who the hell says rough instead of roof? I've never heard of that. Oh, man, Bitcoin. What did you do to us, Kramer? What did you do? Now, today I was at the doctor's. I'm getting my allergy shots. I'm getting that all set up. I do have allergies, so we'll put the metal moose away here. The metal moose is going to prod me or something like that. So we're making sure to get rid of that. Caught this short on ETH, and now I'm trying to jump in along. Awesome, Jeanette. I'm so glad you caught that short. ETH was begging for a pullback. Same with Matic. We'll go over that for sure. Oof. That key resistance we were talking about the other day on ETH. That's awesome. Justin Eubanks. Yo, Alex O Crypto. LFG. Otter gang. French Toaster. What's going on, my man? Darren does things. You guys all just jumping in now. It's almost like I got to play the song again. But before we do that, let's pull up some interesting stuff, guys. I knew you guys were trading today. Now I was at the doctor's while you guys were doing this, okay? That guy got wrecked, man. Oh, man. So we got some things going on today. The SEC schedules meetings with the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and CBOE to finalize comment on spot Bitcoin ETF. Okay, so there is some bullishness coming through, and that's what Schaefer was saying in our Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, please join. We are a bit rowdy, but we do have a lot of fun. So Goldman Sachs is looking to enter into the crypto space as well. Darren does things. What's going on, my man? DD, the double Ds, we love you. How's it going, man? Sharing out this stuff. What do you got? What do you think? Bring in Kramer? This is totally what happened. I think there's a trifecta. What do they call it? A thruple? Do they call it a thruple when there's three people in collusion? We'll call it collusion together. I think there's a thruple going on here. You know, they call it in the Mr. Kramer. Goldman Sachs. Okay, so this is what we're protesting. If you got wrecked and you got liquidated, like we've posted the charts, maybe this is an option, my friends. Okay, maybe we can go and protest. Otter gang signs. Shout out to our friend Kyle. Our friend Kyle says here. He says if Bitcoin holds above 42,000, we could see another regression trend for 10 plus days. However, if we lose 42,000 and it acts as resistance, 37,950 is our next strong floor. So 37,950 is somewhere around here. So we love Kyle. Kyle's part of our Discord. He's also he has his own company, Invest to Share, and he's kind enough to help us out on our Discord. And he's creating some trading journal and stuff like that. Great knowledgeable guy, fellow Canadian as well. So we'll see if this can continue, my friend. We'll see if this can continue. However,
Happy birthday,
it's
Bitcoin.
it's Bitcoin's birthday,
As the
guys.
world's
So let's have a little birthday celebration today, man. Pump and dump.
Happy birthday, Bitcoin.
What's better than a pump
As
and
the world's
dump
first cryptocurrency turns 15 today,
on a
enters
Bitcoin
a
price?
new year that
Okay.
may prove to be the most consequential since
You
its
banks.
inception. The macro landscape, the forthcoming halving, and spot ETFs in the U.S. are just some of the factors that could push Bitcoin to a new all-time high
I
and
missed you guys,
accelerate
man.
global adoption. To understand Bitcoin's evolution, we often talk to our clients
have
about
a
how
party
its
hat.
growth is following a path similar to that of the internet. So a fair question today might be, where was the internet 15 years after its creation? Well, if the internet was officially born on January 1st, 1983 with the TCP/IP standard, then on its 15th birthday in 1998, Google didn't exist, dial-up connections were the norm, and there were only a few 100 million users. The internet's transformation over the decade that followed, including the widespread adoption of broadband, the development of Web 2 platforms like Facebook and YouTube, and the number of users reaching 1 billion, is a useful analogy for investors to understand the
commercial
impact that
is stupid
Bitcoin
and
may
very
have
poor
in the
quality.
coming years.
Yeah, I
This is
think
part of the
is like
reason why
me
we
in
refer to
grade 10.
Bitcoin as a generated investment. Innovationize how it is disrupting
This is me in
traditional
grade 10
finance
on
and improving
PowerPoint,
access to
putting
financial
together
services across the globe.
Putting together my
So
final
as we
project
celebrate Bitcoin today, it's important
the
to
end of the
remember that
year,
disruptive innovation
just
does not
grabbing some
appear
stupid-
overnight.
some
It takes a
text,
long
maybe
time
change
for
the
people
text
to
and stuff.
understand the impact of a new technology. After a decade and a half of existence, however, it looks like Bitcoin's time has arrived.
I have an England hat too, Darren. I have an England hat too. This guy's okay. So we're not fans of that. Okay,
After
so
the masses
let's go
have
here.
been stopped
Let's go
out.
here. We are traders,
Okay.
right, guys? I like this
The
guy. You
best
guys like
trades
this guy?
occur after the masses have been stopped out. Okay, and markets tend to move, and that's because the big fellas up there, they can't press the wee button and get in
Wait, button.
because there's just not enough liquidity there for them to get in size. So they have to, in fact, engineer 100,000 guys like you, sir.
Like me.
Pull you one way, your stop loss gets hit.
Like you,
That, in
French.
fact,
Like you,
sets off a
Darren.
sea of liquidity for them
Like
to
you,
get
Dave.
in. So even if you don't have the strength, or what I refer to jokingly as the testicular fortitude to buy at the level, if you can get in and you can see, using your coke here, you can see that lots and lots of people have been stopped out before you get in, then you're probably on the right side of the trade. The good trade's
Aye.
always the hard trade.
I
Always.
lived in Edinburgh.
Emotionally difficult. When it's time to buy, you won't want to. Okay? When
You hear
it's
that?
time to buy, you won't want to. The best
When
trades
it's time
occur
to buy,
after
you
the
won't
masses have
want
been
to.
stopped
So a
out.
contrarian point of view
Okay.
is so important in trading. Last but not least, okay, guys. Last but not least, the fear and greed index. Now we're dead, okay? Says Tom Crown. And the most popular crypto narratives are AI and GameFi. If you guys are up for some GameFi and AI, press a 1 in the chat. However, let's jump into the charts, man. Let's jump into the charts. We're all about that AI life. This guy makes me feel better, says Pollo. What's going on, man? Congratulations to Crypto Pollo, the super chicken. I mean, winning that, I think it was $650 on Crypto Wars. That's pretty awesome, man. Congratulations. It couldn't happen to a more kind, nice person. Great job last night on Billy Goat Tales. I mean, the community within my channel and a lot of people's channel is ever growing, and it's full of good, kind people, man. So I can't hear you or the video when you talk during the video, says Lunar Beaches Crypto. Oh, we'll have to turn up your volume then. Also, liquidity trading is the best style for snipes. Dow falls 285 points after Fed minutes. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So what do we got? Let's get back to it. Okay, so what do we got? We got some pretty wild price action, and the thing is that we didn't really have an opportunity to really trade this unless you're getting in short from way up here. Okay, so yes, it happened, and everybody was bullish. We got the massive pump up, and they do this, right? They do this. We get the inverse Kramer. We come up on Bitcoin. We start we get a little bit of a retracement back down to previous support. You go long, and then boom. And this happens 5 a.m. my time, okay? AOC, are we talking Sol V this time at $100? I'm not understanding you, my friend. Sol this time at $100? Are we taking Sol? Well, I have the Sol chart. We'll talk about Sol. Just go over Bitcoin a little bit here and what we can expect, if we can expect lower. But we'll definitely talk about Solana. We're under 100. Remember, we were talking about this $92, Dave, so anything is possible. However, we will go over some areas of buy zones. And this is why we do these areas, right? Because you can set limit orders at these areas at any time you want, right? If you set a limit order at any, look at this. If you set one here, you would have been laughing. $82 Solana, right? Massive move, right? So that's why we were making those pullback videos for you guys constantly, so that you guys could have pullback areas for when things like this happen, that you're prepared for. Okay, so that's very crucial. Is you're not going to be up at 4 a.m. waiting to press market buy when you get. I mean, you can get right into this. You're getting no time to catch this thing, man. You got 3, 6, 9, 12. 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes max to catch this move here. Okay? 25 minutes, guys. Kaboom. Okay, started the move, but then the big aggressive move here. I mean, were you guys even up for this? You guys were up in the UK, weren't you? You guys were up in the UK. You play this through, man. It just barrel rolls. Bang, bang. Bang. Oh, that second wick was so aggressive here. Holy smokes. So, this is why we use a stop loss. And this is why we definitely need to be prepared for absolutely anything. Yes, the bullish continuation is most likely. Okay, I don't think this ETF is getting canceled. I don't believe that. I think this was a sell-off in the sense that they want lower prices, and to wreck all these people who are FOMOing long, right? So that's a natural thought. Now, for me, the ETF, I was watching Sin City Crypto earlier, and there's a guy who studies ETFs, pardon me, and his estimate is that it would be sometime early next week, okay? So early next week, which that would be Monday to Wednesday-ish. So next week, Monday to Wednesday-ish is when he's thinking, and he's an ETF specialist, okay? So I am not an ETF specialist. I am a simple day trader who did not get wrecked because I used a stop loss, and I did not take that short trade, or I did not try to long it. So overall, I came up unscathed. However, I know some people got liquidated because there is quite a big liquidation chart from yesterday that we posted where a lot of people got liquidated. So we need to be very cautious in situations like this. Now, I asked you guys, did you buy? And some of you said no, and some of you said yes, but most of you said yes. So a lot of you are thinking that this is an opportunity to buy. What's going on, Mark Dutch? Happy Wanka Wednesday, mate. We just had the Scottish hat on. Maybe we can put the British one on for Tino and go and drop in on Tino. However, we got to save that British hat for special occasions. We do have it, though. We are ready. Okay? So, for me, how can I judge where this is going to go? Well, we have previous data from before. So we did have all this area marked out and our key levels for Shizzle, which is pretty awesome. You can see that we did come back down to this area here, but we do have a 31 to 40K level that we did not come down to. So a lot of people are aware of this, and we were aware of this too. And I've tweeted this twice, is that I tweeted when we created this CME gap right away, and I said we could come back here. And now we do have a CME gap down below us. So I wouldn't be surprised if we flag out here and roll down and come and grab here, okay? I wouldn't be surprised. However, we were talking about an ABC here, and we kind of just went straight up here. So we could see some sort of correction this way. So we could be looking for a higher low and a continuation downwards. However, with the upcoming ETF, that is highly unlikely in my opinion. So be aware that we could drop from here, of course, and it can happen really quickly. So always remember that. Like, anything is possible in the crypto world, and always be prepared for such a dramatic drop, okay? Especially as traders, we want to always make sure that we're protecting ourselves. Just a wee bit Scottish, yes. I lived in Edinburgh for almost a year, so love Scotland. It's absolutely gorgeous there, and the water is it's the best water in the world, man. Straight from the tap, that good old beautiful Scottish water. they leave the teas out of water because they drank it all. So for me, the make or break levels, yes, we have this key level here that we came down to at 40,200. However, if we do come down to about 38,000, which coincides a lot with a lot of traders, okay, like we just pulled up with Kyle here. Kyle said that, if 37,950, okay, so 37,950 is 37. I got 37,800. Okay, so that's my red line in the sand here. 37,800 is going to be my key level that I'm watching. So we're very much around the same area. If we do come down to this area, could remain bearish. Okay, so we're aware of this level here. So we'd say let's hold 38,000. Okay, however, we're nowhere near 38,000. That is still, what is it, another 5%? Yeah, so 5% drop from the wick that we had here. Okay, so that's pretty nasty if it does occur. However, a correction is always possible, especially if we do get a rejection on the ETF, which I don't think is coming. Okay, which I don't think is coming. I'm not spreading FUD that way. So how do we trade this? How do we trade this? That is the question, right? So coming back to Bitcoin and how we would trade this is we pull up our trend lines. We can see that we came down. We bounced off of the trend line here, which has been respected all the way back here. So this is my line in the sand trend line, the red one. And then we have the overall topping trend and flipping to support trend here that has come up, and we continue to hold it, and we continue to come back into this flag. So we're aware of this flag, and we want to make sure that we're prepared to trade this however we can possible. So how do we do that? We pull some volume, we get some ideas. We have our levels of confluence. So for me, it's very simple: support and resistance. And if you're just watching the support and resistance, the volume's not going to tell you a lot. There's just a big bulge here. Okay, we all know about a big bulge. It's called cock in you, and we don't trade that, right, guys? We may be buying it on spot, but we're not trading that, right? Okay, so we're being very careful of the bulge here of volume. We know we have key resistance above us here, and it starts around 43,000, and then the point of control above us here around 43,700. Okay, so we know where some key areas are. Mark them out on your charts, and let's try to look at this objectively and how we would try to trade this. So for me, we know we need to get above this red line. So we've had these levels marked out from before, and we're very aware of where price wants to bounce. And this was done weeks ago, these levels that I've had here. So look how simple it can be when you just have good levels of confluence where you're looking for it to be respected. Okay, so these are my lines in the sand where I look to trade intraday between them. Yes, you can have massive moves down. However, being back into this range, these are going to be my key levels, my horizontals, where I'm looking to intraday trade, where I'm looking to short the highs and long the lows as they are respected. So this line in the sand right now is acting to me as a point of control. So this area here, this will be my high and this will be my low. And from that, you can see we came down, we bounced back up to this area. We held in the middle of this temporary point of control where we're bouncing within this range. You could have shorted here and you could have longed here. And by that, you can pay yourself early and put your stop loss to entry. And by that, you're able to trade these areas. Okay, so that's how I would typically do it. Support and resistance, building confluence. You can take the longs and the shorts from both areas until you get proven otherwise, using a tight stop loss, paying yourself early, and making sure to get into those trades with good good entries. But overall, right now we 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 pay close attention to the price action right now. I'm expecting a little bit of a cool off, and for me right now, the worst thing I think can happen is if we do see continuation upwards like this, I would expect some sort of rollover. So if we do, even if it's like a flag like this, if we do tend to just do this in here, even if we come down a little bit lower, I do expect us to continue downwards and retest these lows here. There's a lot of liquidity down here, I'm sure, that would like to be taken out, okay? And yes, we did see the massive liquidation dump, but for me, okay, there's some people who got in long here, guarantee it, and they want to be hunted before we continue our way upwards. And I do think, inevitably, this is definitely for us to be aware of, where we can get that bounce upwards, and that line in the sand, the major line in the sand, is around 40,500. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled and make sure to be using good risk management when it comes to Bitcoin. But overall, we want to just be making sure to use good risk management and pay respect to this, because look at how quickly people got wrecked, okay? With the oscillators, when you flip through the daily and stuff like that, the money flow remains pretty thick, and you do have the pump and the dump. So you're pretty much starting at the zero line now. We wait for some more data to come in for us to really know how to trade this. You can see the smooth move up and then the smooth move down, coming back to the zero line on the 12 hours. So this will be giving us more of an indication within the morning of tomorrow. But right now, just trading the ranges, being very cautious. You can see, too, there is a little bit of a bullish sign here where you have cooled down almost completely to the zero line on the 12-hour, and then the 4-hour is showing me posturing to the upside with a possible trigger wave coming. So this could be interesting. Keep your eyes on this. I would like to see at least two more, maybe one more candle close. So maybe in about, how long is it till the next candle? 2.5 hours. So within 2.5 hours, look for this to possibly print a green dot, okay, and the VWAP to come closer to the zero line. Then you're looking for that crossover and then the continuation upwards. But there are some small signs that we could get popping back up to the upside. Okay, so that's just in the short term. Be very cautious about that. However, the long-term time frames, such as the daily and stuff like that, they're very wishy-washy, because you get look at these candles, man. This is crazy. So make sure to add these levels to your charts. Okay, but look at these candles. You got bullish, and then you got bearish engulfing. We'll see how this closes within the next. Yeah, so I'd watch the 2-day close. The 2-day close will tell you a lot, and that'll be closing tomorrow evening. So you'll see if we do drop from here, we can see a bearish engulfing candle, and that would be very bearish in my opinion. So you want to see us stay above this key area, and that would be around 42,300. If we stay above 42,300 come tomorrow, this is not engulfing, and it should be all right to see this just was a big, huge, massive liquidation scam wick. What's going on? Misting Crypto, Randy's in the chat. Much love to you. What's going on? Miss Team Crypto coming by. I don't have any cookies. So the New Year's resolution is that we got chocolate, but for every chocolate we eat, we gotta eat an almond. That's my diet. My diet plan. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Great job last night on Billy Goat Tales. It was nice hearing from you. I mean, I'm always impressed with the amount of knowledge you have and the alpha that you bring to the community and all of us. And guys, if you're not following Randy, I mean, 9:45 in the morning, great morning show. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. Much love to you, Randy. And yeah, we can't. I shouldn't even have chocolate on my desk, but I want chocolate pineapple. So these are Milky Bar buttons from the UK. So Mrs. Otter brought me got me some of these. I mean, they're to die for. It's ridiculous. British chocolate is way better than North American chocolate by far. Okay. So for Bitcoin right now, we're definitely looking to continue our way upwards until proven otherwise. We had the massive scam wick liquidation. Market Cipher is looking quite bullish on the 1 hour, so we'll see if that can continue. However, we want to see it hold, like I said, that key level around 42,300, okay? And that would allow us to not have a bearish engulfing candle on the 2-day chart, which we'll be printing tomorrow night. That's kind of my ideas here. However, if we do drop lower, that key level of support is first at 40,500. And if we do fall within this area where the CME gap lies, we are looking to come down to around 38,000. Okay, so be very cautious here. Make sure to use good risk management and stop losses as it presents itself. Cadbury's Alex O. I mean, bro, there's like Galaxy chocolate. I can't even go on about the chocolate in the UK. It's like next level, man. What do you guys feel about the name change? How do you feel about the name change, Randy? I think it's incredible. I think Miss Team Crypto. I love MTC. That works. But I mean, professionally, I think it's amazing. It's amazing. It has longevity. Your name is your name, right? It's awesome, right? So the OGs will always know you as Miss Team Crypto, but then all the new people coming in will be like, yes, Randy. Okay, Randy. Yes, Randy. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. I'm bullish on that. I mean, I'm bullish on that. I may have to do another knighting ceremony of Randy Hipper rather than Miss Team Crypto, but yeah, you guys can call me whatever. Yeah, that's like me. Call me whatever. Just hit the like button and smash the subscribe. But yeah, I'm trying to be mature. I think as a professional standpoint, I think it is good. You know, you see Miss Team Crypto and you're new to the space. You're like, this is just, I'm not trying to be rude, but the assumptions that goes through people's minds naturally is this is a young girl and what am I going to learn from them? Little do they know that you have way more alpha than 90% of the influencers out there. But the assumption is automatic like that. Like you by just being Randy Hipper, I think you take that assumption out of new people's minds, right? Like even me, like Alex O Crypto, like my name's Alex Osty. Like I don't care to disclose my full name is on my Twitter, and now I'm like Alex O Crypto, but it works. But no matter what, we're all the Otter Gang. We're constantly always going to support you, no matter what. But that's my 2 cents if it has any bearing. Oh man, I just can't on X for now without losing the check. Yeah. Well, we'll support you, but I think it's a smart professional move. I mean, it's great. So, CME gap looking to be filled. Carrying on now. Thank you so much for dropping by, Randy. I'm going to call you Randy from now on. So, Ethereum. We were talking about the Ethereum. Jeanette was in an Ethereum short. We got we got walnuts now. I don't know. I'm trying to. They got me checking coins like balls and cock in you. So I mean, why not eat some nuts on stream, man? You guys are all. We don't grow up though. The problem is you're growing up, and we're looking at meme coins still. So, I mean, it's okay if you leave us in the dust. We'll still support you, right? We'll still support you as much as we can, and we appreciate you supporting us as well. It means a lot to me and the Otter Gang. So, so we're gonna go over ETH, ADA, Solana. We'll go over COQ, COQ, and anything else you guys would like me to look at. Okay, so we're definitely going to look at some alts for you guys. And have a little celebration here, because you know what? I think the most important thing is on a dump is to change your mindset around what's happening. when there's a Boxing Day sale, what do? You go shopping, okay? So I went shopping today. Not financial advice, but I went shopping today. So I'm just letting you guys know. So going over to Ethereum, we were looking at this high, looking for it to be taken out. You got a double top here. I mean, this is just so easy. So easy. You got the double top here, exhaustion wick, bearish divergence. You got the higher low and the higher high. It's written all over it, right? It's written all over it. But the sentiment is so bullish that you are blind to what the market maker is going to do to us and what happens in the markets, right? We're blind to that because, you know, we get these it's like beer goggles but for traders, right? We get the green candle vision, okay? Green candle vision, and you get, you know, we know this 4-hour bear div, that's a dump, right? However, we know some of us caught this, so that's amazing, but you can definitely see the dump that occurred here, and that was easily set up. Now, how do we look to trade this? Now, we can see Ethereum has gotten knocked down, but it gets back up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. So you can pull this here, as we always have, and we want to see Ethereum get back above here and get to the point of control, okay? That's going to be very clutch for Bitcoin in order to see that. You can maybe pull it from here and maybe give it a little bit more room. However, you got to get back up to around 2200, 2250 for us to continue our way up. Jeanette, you shorted this, man. You're a legend. That's amazing. That's amazing. So for Ethereum, we need to get back up above 2250. Otherwise, we do look to chop sideways and possibly just be patient for Bitcoin to get a bigger move, okay? For me, this does look bearish. We've put in the lower low structure. So we want to see higher highs and higher lows created for us to see a continuation to the upside. For now, I would be patient. Watch out for these scam wicks. I mean, it's a very dangerous world in the crypto universe right now. But you can see we have come back down to the retest of the previous range here, and we've bounced above it. So that is a healthy sign that we are above this area around 2130. So we are above there. However, we would like to see this trend line that we just drew out. We'd like to see us get back up and ride that train to the upside yet again. Now, remember, with Ethereum, even after we get this massive pump, my friends, we have these two vertical lines. Now, this is when Ethereum has its, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It starts with a D, but they have an upgrade coming to the Ethereum network that they're testing. So for me, this is bullish for Ethereum within the end of January to the beginning of February, where we will get tests done so that I believe Ethereum's network is getting faster and cheaper. So for me, I'm very, very aware that Ethereum, yes, it is a lagger of BTC, and that's natural, but we are looking for this to continue its way upwards in the near future, okay? Yes, it has lagged behind Solana and behind a lot of other alts, but for me, I'm still an Ethereum bull, and I do hold quite a bit of Ethereum, so I am a bit biased, but I do believe in the big daddy Ethereum over time, okay? It's a lagger. It naturally has been a lagger until it gets those higher highs. It didn't start doing the same kind of highs as Bitcoin until the second pump where we got to 69,000. So we're definitely very aware of all of that. Okay, going over to ADA. Now, ADA, I'm considering grabbing a bag of ADA yet again. I mean, I'm okay with my average buy-in. My average buy-in was down here around 24 cents, 22 cents. But for me, I do love me a bag of ADA, and I did not have any limit order buys. But for me, it's gotten really crushed compared to a lot of these others. You can see you had this uptrend that it was hanging on to for dear life, and then bang, it got crushed down. So I'm definitely being patient with ADA. I think if we do get another push down on Bitcoin, this could be serious trouble where ADA comes back and tests the 50 cent area where I'm looking. If we do get down to 50 cents, I'm definitely going to fill up another bag of ADA down here. Okay, so for us, it's that mindset. Like I said again, we're trying to prepare for this bull run, right? So how can we prepare? Well, we do the due diligence in the bear market. We add to our bags. We take out from some bags. We put them into others. However, as long as we're holding and we believe in the project, I do believe that any opportunity where we do get a retracement is an opportunity to DCA or buy in, right? And they talk about having heavier weighted buy-ins where, you can be like 10% here, 20% here, and then 70% for here or higher kind of deal after you've come down. So be very due diligent. We get an initial crash and then all of a sudden you just drop your whole bag here. What if we were to fall down, even more, right? Because typically Bitcoin gets that 30% correction within the bull run, right? It doesn't look like much but on the big charts, you get those 30% pullbacks, right? Bitcoin is its own animal. So we're very aware that the alts get hammered a lot more. So looking at Solana, we're underneath $100 right now. Looking that we could actually push back up above that psychological level. We know that to be true. But I was definitely targeting 92. So there is a nice little bit of volume within this area over here. So if we do fall below, we could put in some price action down here. And for me, I would be looking for that 92-ish area for a buy, or maybe a little bit lower. But 92 is going to be kind of my best idea right now for Solana for a buy if we do fall down and get those lower prices. Okay, so just be prepared, right? As we move in and put those, we always say put the limit buys at these supports and resistance. If you want to buy more, you're not necessarily going to be up at 4 a.m. when this happened, right? So if you set those limit orders on your exchange, you can wake up in the morning and be like, I'm up whatever, right? If you bought down here, you're up already 20% on your DCA, right? So this is how we win, right? We win. Institutions going to dump it on 4 a.m. on us, but if we set limit order buys on our exchange, we can win too. We can win too because we've done the TA and we know the levels, right? And if you don't know any of the levels, or if you want me to do the levels on any altcoin, Discord, ask, I'll do it. No problem, of course, right? That's why I like having such a small, tight-knit community, because we get to cater to anything that you guys are definitely looking at. Now, if there's any alts that you guys would like me to look at, please throw them in the chat now. We got about 20 minutes so we can get through some alts as well. There's some other things that I'm going to go over until I see some alts in the chat. First, I'm going to go over Matic and then AVAX. So Matic to me is the most suppressed best buy currently. So what do I mean by that? So like when you zoom out on Matic, in comparison to a lot of these others, Matic is suppressed, okay? Matic has not had the move that we are looking for in comparison to a lot of the other alts. We've come up from the bottom around 80-90%, okay? What has Solana done, okay? Massive move, right? So for me, to all-time highs, the measured move all the way up to all-time highs for Matic is the most extreme, okay? It's the biggest gainer if we were to go back to all-time highs. So for me, it's definitely where we're looking to DCA in if you do believe in Matic and Ethereum and layer 2s. Okay, so Matic is one of those coins that, so suppressed and been actually really hammered lately. So we can see it fell out of this beautiful symmetrical triangle to the downside. It has fallen down. It's found support at this key area here around 85 cents, and it did come down to that 76 cent area that is also a key support. So as long as we don't waterfall over here, and then we'll be stuck within this range, okay, until we can get some bullish news. But Matic will typically trade similarly to Ethereum. So for me, if Ethereum starts going, which we said, which is a high probability, come February, then Matic could look to climb back out of this, okay? Now, I did buy some Matic down here at 76 cents, so I am looking for another DCA possibility on Matic as well. So just keep that on your eyes. Make sure you're prepared for anything, my friends. Nobody wants any alts. That's okay. We'll end early. Going over to AVAX. AVAX lost the key support. We were looking at this. This is actually funny. We were talking about the head and shoulders yesterday and how AVAX is looking to put this in, and then the measure moved down. It's actually hit perfectly, so that's absolutely hilarious that, it was right there in front of our eyes. If you take the measure move here from the high to the low, and then you put this down here, I mean, pretty awesome, right? It's almost identical to the wick. So I guess it has average buy on Matic 76 cents too. That's awesome, Darren. That's awesome, man. So I think Matic has a lot of room to the upside, and I do believe in the project. I think Matic's with like Nike. It's with like a whole bunch of awesome companies. So I think, you know, in the bull run it will do well, in my opinion, especially making Ethereum faster, right? It's just lagging right now. So with Avalanche, okay, it's had such an aggressive move here with the gaming narrative, right? So with the gaming narrative, GameFi and AI are massive this run, right? So a lot of people have been looking for AVAX, right? And continues on AVAX. So, you know, it has flown up alongside AVAX. We did get quite a push down here. We are flagging out. A lot of these alts are looking weak, okay? So a lot of them have dumped and they're flagging. Like I said with Bitcoin, I'm looking for that double bottom and then continuation. That's what I'm looking for a lot of these. And then your key level of support on AVAX is clearly at 31 here, and then you're holding on for dear life at 35. So you have a long way down if you fall from here. So be very, very patient. Let the prices come to you. If you do see the change in market structure or price, you know, comes up to 38 here, maybe it gets a little bit of a retracement, then pops up and flips that to support. Well, then you can start considering, you know, maybe we're not going to get this big drop here, where we can look for maybe a little buy on the way up going into the ETF, okay? People, Alex O Crypto, this is crazy. So people, I've been seeing people look at people here. Oh my God. Now I know blockchain backer? That guy? Oof. I think he looks at this quite often. I'm not sure exactly what you mean about this, but holy smokes, Batman. XRP. Bye-bye stable coins. Google pegging, and you've got some weird fetish, Pollo. Set limit orders, but don't forget to set the stop loss with it. I said, for that I was talking about spot, for setting limit orders on spot. So you're okay as long as it triggers. You're okay. But yes, if you are looking to set those limit orders on leverage trading or perpetuals, then definitely yes, use a stop loss, my friends. Use a stop loss. Use a stop loss. By the way, our favorite stablecoin depegged, but it looked to find a peg again. So going to XRP, my friends, geez. I believe Lunar Beach's Crypto was talking about Wyckoff accumulation here. I mean, I stay away from XRP. To me, it's, you know, there's such a community, and I can't downplay it, but with all the, you know, it's approved, yes, by, you know, the court case and all that, and that's amazing, but Mark Dutch, I just read your comment. I can't handle you guys sometimes, man. You guys make me sweat. Like, oh my. Oh. We won't talk about pegging, my friend. So XRP is back up within this rising wedge. Who knows? Like, we were saying this in the Discord as well, is that like Bitcoin drops and we don't look at other things. Like, XRP has been suppressed compared to everything else. And maybe everybody wanted this, you know, 45-cent buy-in. So they all dumped Bitcoin's price and secretly accumulated XRP in order to pump the bags for the next bull run, okay? Maybe they know something we don't know and they're doing something sly underneath the table, which could be, you know, let them look over here at Bitcoin, and then over here we're going to dump the market and get some XRP, right? And I mean, that'll make a huge difference in the amount of percentage you're gaining, almost a 40-50% extra gain on XRP if you're scooping it up down here at 45 cents. So you never know, but I stay away from XRP, guys. I stay away from XRP. Now you can see the dominance though, which is I came for Dave Digital. I came for the pegging, like Pegasus, right? Like the horse with wings, right? Okay, we want to make sure. I'm sure there's a meme coin. So one thing for certain here is that the market dominance of USDT is declining. Okay, so that means a lot of people are taking their money and they're putting it into things that they believe in, stable, whether it's altcoins, whether it's Bitcoin. So for me, this is on a downwards trajectory. And if you can see, I think if we overlap this, I'm not sure if we can do this here. So BTC USD, new price scale. So you can see below this line here, very simply, below this line here, we're back in bullish territory, right? You can see we crossed this line here. We came on up, right? We came on up right here. We're in bearish territory. So as we cross this threshold, this is the entrance into higher prices, right? And if we come down below here, right, and we come anywhere around here, we're in bullish territory. So that's very important to note that right now we're on this threshold of where if we do fall down below this area here, that means we're back into the fun zone, okay? The fun zone. We want to be in the fun zone. So you can see dollars are coming out and they're going into people's projects, which is very important to note as well. Just a little thought there. Now, what other coins did you guys want me to look at besides Mark Dutch's coin? Okay. Oh man. We'll go there. We'll go to Crypto Pollo's coin. Guys, I'm down my coin that I DCA'd into. I DCA'd on the wrong day, okay? It's a little bit limp right now. However, I do believe this chicken is strong, okay? I got dumped on. I'm down 20% on my buy. It's a spot buy, $1,200, okay? I'm down. We'll see how my chicken performs. My chicken coin performs. Mr. Pollo, can you tell this thing to pump, please? So, guys, is this an opportunity? Could be. For me, the opportunity would present itself if we can see some bullish closing and trend reversal kind of thing. So, look for the trend reversal, just like over here. Trend reversal, then get the pullback, right? Get the pullback. So, don't just buy it now. Like, I thought we were going to flip this to support and continue our way upwards, okay? That was the thought behind the buy, okay? We've had the bearish news. So look for it to hold the support, then change market structure, and try to get in on one of these lows if you're looking to pick up some more Pollo coin. Okay, we'll call it the Pollo coin. Can't be saying cock in you every 2 seconds, guys. They're like, Mrs. Otter is going to discipline me. With wooden shoes, Mark Dutch. So we gotta be careful. Let's put a little. Okay, where is it? Let's give it some love here, guys. So, is there a blue circle here? We're looking for a blue circle. Let's just draw a circle here. Let's go to our tools. Let's do a circle. Okay, we're gonna give it a big one, too. Why can't I select it? We're going to give it a magical blue pill here. We're going to blue pill it. And hopefully it can get up, okay? Hopefully it can get up. We give it the blue pill, man. The way this works is you make a pump video on COQ and we all dump on retail. Everybody knows this. No, This is what we're trying to get away from. In this industry, we want it to be better, man. We want it to be better. Now we're just going to get Dave Digitals in the chat. I'll even throw them up for you, man. Love you, Dave, man. My bonk took a bonk on the head, too. Came down to this key support. So we're definitely keeping our eyes on things, but things have taken a beating, okay? So if you are looking to DCA, wait for the reversal to make sure that your DCA is legit. However, there are key levels below us that we have. And if there's any of those key levels, I definitely am sure I have a video on my channel of pullback areas. And there's tons of them. So just search the dang coin on the channel and it will be there for you guys. That's enough out of me tonight, guys. You guys, I got to go cook salmon. I got a beautiful fresh fillet of salmon and I'm ready to cook it. I'm going to do Orty for you. I got a fresh fillet of salmon. 6-1 ETA. Well, we got to ask Jason Casper where 6-1 ETA is because he loves those 6-1 ETA fib zones, you know, the 618, 6-1 ETA. Thanks, Alex. So see you later on Traders Reality or Frank. So we're going to look at Orty for you, my friend. Okay. I got you, Giovanna. Welcome to the show. Much love to you. We're here every single Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trying to help you guys profit from these markets, okay? I day trade and profitable. Trying to help you guys be profitable, practicing good risk management, being kind, spreading love, having a little bit of fun, a little bit of banter. But in the end, just trying to be kind and helpful. That's what this is all about. Giving away everything for free. Join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. And definitely just here to help, man. I mean, I'm pretty bougie. I could just be trading, but I thought I'd make videos trying to help people. So that's why we're here. So you're getting a little bit of a recovery here. You got key resistance. Okay, so this is kind of where you're... For me right now, you definitely want to be careful with any of this stuff because it can get such an aggressive move to the downside. You're bouncing off your 55 on the 4, so that's good to see. You're holding this upwards trend. So you want to see some recovery here. This is going to be your key level of support in order for you to remain bullish and remain continuing. Yes, we had the massive sell-off, but that's a whole bunch of FUD that came into the market. With Orty right now, you can go over to the 1 hour and you can see your simple support is going to be down here. You're looking for a continuation and a market structure change. So yes, you had the higher high and the higher low. You got the dump. Now you just want to see some sort of consolidation and higher lows to be formed and flip of support, of resistance to support. You want to see it start to make its climb back upwards. Otherwise, you're looking for a simple Fibonacci retracement down to probably here. You can pull it all the way down. Yeah, so you're gonna want to see price get above this box here, which is right around $78. So with Orty, look for the swing failure pattern down below. We're looking for it on Bitcoin where the price comes down, grabs some of the liquidity of people who got long down below here, and then bounces its way upwards, and then you're looking to fire off the long there. But if you are looking for a DCA, you could grab a little bit here, but if you do fall down below, your key level of support is going to be around $66, and that'll be your major support level going forward from here. But we know ETFs around the corner. We know that's bullish news. It could be buy the rumor, sell the news, but we know that it's going to initially probably pump the market. Hyper crypto. We're going to get hyper crypto. Your videos are perfect, my man, says B Team Crypto. Thank you so much, B Team. Always here supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you, brother. You've been here. You're day one, man. Day one. Oh, so going back to Bitcoin, just a little recap. Hope that helps you out there. Thank you for dropping by. Going back to Bitcoin, looks like we're getting a little bit of a push, okay? So 43,400 is going to be our key level of resistance. If not, we're looking for a short from there. We can go into 30 minutes. You can see we've gotten a beautiful double bottom here. However, I would like to see another fall down lower to grab some of this liquidity down here. If not, we look to flip this to support and continue our way upwards, okay? Until that's proven otherwise, we're looking to short from here and possibly grab that trade down, okay? So be very patient. The 4 hour is looking bullish. You're getting a little bit of a trigger wave. Let's see how that prints within the next 2 hours. And then the 1 hour looks for continuation back up. The VWAP still stays above the zero line and the money flow is in the green. So yes, we did get the sell-off, but it does look like we could try to crawl our way back out of this. We're expecting the ETF for next week, early next week, said on beautiful Sin City Crypto, our friends over there. So the ETF guy said that, not me. That's not my advice. I'm just here for the ride, trying to trade the range. So thank you guys so much for your constant support. I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. It's always a privilege and an honor having you guys come through, support the channel, all that good stuff. I'm going to send you guys some British chocolate one day. Join us in the free Discord. Links in the description down below. Much love to every single one of you guys, man. And Randy, thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you for supporting the channel and being part of the Otter gang. Much love to you guys. Let's go and dance to some Alex O Crypto. Peace out. Much love. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What What you know about juice? Making them moves. That flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gains. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product's base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product's base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.